1% of dudes rapping, they ain't nice as me. 98% ain't live the same type of life as me. The judge gave me life and then they sent me where the life is be. That level 4 with depth and vice, the type of stuff they like to see. Two choices, fight or flee. I refuse to die a chump. I never been a mark, but damn, it's scary when that riot jump. I seen dudes cry, get punked, and some sexually brutalized. Knew a dude who lost his life and he was only doing 5 year-long racial fights when homie all you do is ride. Lonely days and nights up in a hole causing suicide. From the moment you arrive, you see the Mexican mafia, AB skinheads with big giant swastikas, pro-black philosophers, the BGF, the Kumi, and Muslims who will murk you from the nation to the Sunni. That MS was loony, quick to ride up on they rival. Even Christians went to church, hide knives up in they Bible. Political and tribal, the Crips and Damus, the Long Beach, the Hubs and the Dubs and the Grooves, the IE, the Bakersfield, the Dago Pyrus, the Hustlers quick to roll, the gangsters don't move, whatever click you choose.
Say what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. You're down. Now, for those of y'all that's new to my page, in 1994, I got arrested. I was eventually sentenced. Anyway, fuck all that, man. Let's get right into this, right? This particular video right here, I'm not monetizing. I'm not monetized. I won't be able to monetize this video, and so I'm not editing any fuck ups or any of that shit. We fit to just hop right into it, right? So, every now and then, I'll scroll through my comments, and periodically, and when I scroll through the comments, sometimes a person may watch a video that's older, people, just getting onto my channel, binge watching or selecting whatever certain videos they may want to watch. And I often see comments asking about the intro song. Chill, what's up with the intro song? What's up with the intro song, right? And so the reason I never dropped the full intro song is this here, right? So I came up with that song, right? I was rapping it to a instrumental from the rapper Lil Baby, right? I believe it might have been Something to Prove. I'm not no, it wasn't Something to Prove. It was I forget, but the same beat, I believe it was, that Lil Baby sampled from the Drake and Jay-Z song Pound Cake. That was the beat I believe I was rapping to, right? And so I'm just rapping, I'm playing with the words. The way I normally rap is, or the way I normally create my songs is like this, right? When I'm driving in the car, I throw on some instrumentals. And when I'm driving in the car, I just keep saying stuff, rapping out loud, keep saying things, and I remember it that way. It's been a long time since I've ever just wrote anything down. So that's the way that I like to just create, So sometimes it might take me a week to finish a song. Just depends on how many times I happen to jump in the car that week, right? So as I'm constantly, when I hop in the car, I get on YouTube and I say, hey, man, give me that Lil Baby beat or whatever. I use the talk text type thing. So at one point, once you start asking and, requesting a specific topic or whatever, it'll give you things related in that topic. So one day it messed around and just gave me some beat by some unknown producer, who uploads and sells beats on YouTube, right? Because I was requesting a Lil Baby type beat. And so I end up listening to the beat and I'm rapping to the beat. I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice right here. So I ended up reaching out to that producer, and I end up buying the beat from the dude. So the beat was exclusively mine. So I bought the beat, right? And so then I go to a friend's who had a studio in town. His studio wasn't in my mind, it wasn't the best studio, or it wasn't my normal studio, but I just wanted to record something for the intro, right? So initially I recorded it for the intro, maybe a couple of years ago. And then I uploaded it without all the graphics and the visuals, right? And then I added the visuals and stuff later, right? But I had no idea that the song was going to be embraced the way it has been embraced, right? And so why I never uploaded the full song is because several years later on one video, and see, the reason I kept procrastinating because I kept wanting to do a video to the song, and I wanted to go to, more than likely to LA and rent one of these places that has these, these jail cell scenes and this and that. And I had a certain idea for the video, right? And I wanted certain homies to be in the video to portray this and portray that. So it was a little hard getting all that stuff together at the right time. And then, I procrastinated a little bit and so on and so forth, right? So that's why I never released the video, right? Or put the entire song up. So one day when I do put the entire song up on one of my videos after I upload it, I get a notification from YouTube saying that I have basically uploaded somebody else's material in my song. And I'm thinking like, man, what the fuck is they talking about, right? So I go there, and then they let you know what section, maybe from section 23 from moment 2 minutes and 30 seconds to the to the 3 minute mark. So I'm like, man, what are they tripping on, right? So I go and I review the section that they said was somebody else's material, and it's so basically somebody has done this, right? Somebody obviously heard that song on my intro. They went and probably had their producer or somebody pretty much copy it and play the exact same music or whatever, and then they uploaded the song on Spotify or StreamYard or one of those platform sites, which is something I had never done, right? So I hadn't done it with that song. So when you do that, when you upload a song, they have this little, this system that plays the song and makes sure the song is original, because of course you can't get paid off anybody else's material, due to the fact that I had never uploaded the song, and the beat I had got from somebody who had made it and he had never uploaded it. The streaming sites viewed that as a legitimate, official original song, and so they copyrighted it in those dudes' name. So then later on, when I tried to upload my song, it got flagged as copyrighted material. I'm still don't understand why it don't flag the first part of the song, but if I play the full entire song, it flags the song. And so that's why I never uploaded it, right? So I go and I listen to the song, right? And I'm not just saying this because these dudes worked me out of my song. I listened to the song. The song was straight trash, right? These dudes stole my beat to put up some bullshit. And I can't remember the name of the song, but and maybe it might tell me on this when I upload this, and then I'll leave a link so you guys can go listen to the song. Or maybe it won't, because since I know that I can't monetize this, I'm not even going to try to monetize it, right? And so let me get into a lot of the questions that I'm regularly asked about that song, right? A lot of people was asking me, hey, Chill, why didn't you include other groups that's known to be in prison, other gangs, other hoods, and specifically the Bulldogs, right? Well, to keep it 100, right, it's two main reasons, right? The first main reason that I didn't include the Bulldogs on my original version, but then I came back and I included them on a second mixed version, that if you happen to buy the digital download link, you'll hear both songs, is because honestly, I had never done any time with Bulldogs that I can pretty much remember. When I first got to Salinas in 96, they was there, but I never just really got to, function with them or around them or whatever and do a lot of time with them. So when I done the song, I just done, the name, the individuals that came to mind. And then also why I didn't add, because I've got questions from the others. Hey, why didn't you put the Samoans in there and other different little hoods, Orange County Crips and whatever. I just happened to put the names in there that fit into the rhyme scheme that I was using at the time, right? And so that's the only reason that I put those individuals in there. They just happened to fit into the rhyme scheme. And also, I didn't want to go on and on and on talking about all the different other gangs when I had other things in the song I wanted to say, right? Sometimes when I do music, not all the time, but sometimes I'll already have it's crazy, right? I'll almost have like a movie in my head of what I'm trying to say, and now it's just fitting in the words that I want to go in there to describe the movie that I see in my head. I mean, it's crazy the way it comes up to me, right? And sometimes I have literally been dreaming and songs are popping to my mind, and I'll wake up and remember them, and then I'll turn it into a song. So it's crazy, right? But so so that's the story on that intro song, right? So what I'll be doing at the end of this video, I'll be leaving the full entire song. Since I'm not going to be able to monetize this video, I'm going to just leave the full entire song so you guys can check it out. And I'm going to probably upload a few of my other songs at the end of this video, some that you may have heard, some that you may have not heard, right? I got my little thing down here that I'm looking. And so a lot of people always ask me too, hey man, chill, why don't you put your music on Spotify? Specifically for this reason, right? In my opinion, Spotify and all those other streaming sites are good for visibility and giving people access to your music, right? But in terms of being financially compensated, you are getting ripped off, right? And so, because some of those platforms pay nine cents per stream. Some of them pay 9/10, right? I think the highest paying one is Tidal, which pays I believe 12 cents to 15 cents, right? So pretty much basically, in order to make $10,000, you have to have damn near 900,000 streams just to make $10,000, right? And then that $10,000 that you make, that is before you have to do the any songwriter producer splits, any distribution splits, producer beat splits, splits maybe with the label, or who put the song out. So after you go through all that, no telling how much you get, right? So from an artist standpoint, and especially an artist like myself who's independent, it just literally makes no sense. I have a few songs up on those streaming sites. I got Never Gave Me Therapy. I got Rather Be a Square. And then I have a couple more that I done with other artists who reached out and paid me to do a feature or something like that. And I don't remember exactly what they named them, but for the most part, that's why I don't have a lot of my music on those streaming sites, right? It's more profitable for me to just go and get 300 CDs made and sell 300 CDs at $20 a pop, right? Do the math on that. And now that I've had the digital download links created, man, I have been making a pretty good sum just selling digital downloads, right? And so, I've seen interviews where other major artists have talked about that's why they have stopped doing music. One in particular was Scarface. He said it's no money in it. It's no money in it, right? And so I'm still rapping, right? Just for the love of it, man. I've been rapping a long, long time, man. I'm talking probably 83, 84, 84. Let me see, 84. I was in junior high. So I've been rapping before I got to junior high. So I would probably want to say 83, 82, maybe somewhere around there, right? So from time to time, you have dudes come on, man, and they say, hey, that song is whack. Your intro song is whack. Man, listen, everybody is not going to like the song, at different times of my life, at different times in my life, I've had rappers who have been my favorite rappers. Whether it's Ice Cube, whether it's LL Cool J, Big Daddy Kane, Jay-Z, Biggie. They have all put out songs that are whack to me. You know what I'm saying? Nas, even though Nas has never been one of my favorite rappers, I enjoy some of his music, right? But, to me, he has a lot of whack songs. So, of course, like I said, I've had people who were my favorite artists at the time put out whack songs. And so, in my opinion, of course, everybody is not going to like the music, right? And it is what it is. Also, when it comes to this rapping stuff, I'm an extremely arrogant motherfucker. Y'all may not see this shit, right? But I'm arrogant with this rapping shit. When I say 90% of these rappers ain't as nice as me, I meant that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of them rappers that I list up there, when I say that, all them rappers, in my opinion, I will fuck over them cats. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like I told y'all a long time ago, I haven't even really got cracking. I haven't even took this rap shit serious because I just do it for the love, Actually, the rap game has changed so much, now I feel like there is really not a whole lot of lyrical. There's not a lot of it's watered down, basically, is what I'm trying to say, man. Lyrically, there are not a lot of rappers who are lyrical. And then the ones who you do consider lyrical, in my opinion, couldn't fuck with the lyrical rappers back in my era. So, when I do music now, I don't try to be all lyrical. I really try to dumb down. To me, see, it's a formula now in writing raps. You keep the hook, for the most part, extremely simple, so the crowd can participate. They can catch the words and they can say it. And then your lyrics is just, sometimes I try to be more complex in my lyrics than others, but I still never try to be super complex like I was way back in in the late 80s and the 90s and stuff with the metaphors and stuff. I don't try to go over people's heads lyrically, right? Because I think that rap is crowd participation. People want to be able to catch on to what you're saying and stuff. So, so that's my whole take on that. But when a dude calls my music whack, man, I really feel like if you can't do a better job, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. That's just like me, and this is, I feel like you have to be able to participate on that level to be able to criticize it. Like, you have dudes sit back watching the NBA and they call these basketball players trash. But if you can't get out there and play on that level, then, some things is kind of obvious. But, if you're not playing on that level, you really can't make it. You really don't have a legitimate opinion. Like that would be like me. I can't tattoo at all. That would be like me seeing a tattoo and calling the tattoo trash, and I can't do a better job. You know what I'm saying? So if I can, even though the tattoo may be trash, but if I can't put on a better tattoo, then who am I to even really give a legitimate opinion about the tattoo, right? And I also feel like, man, rap is so trash now lyrically. A lot of you motherfuckers, if your favorite rapper is one of these newer dudes, man, and who ain't talking about shit and making no sense, you can't criticize me anyway. That's just how I feel. I am extremely arrogant when it comes to this rap shit, right? But in the era that I grew up in, rappers were. If you don't really believe you are extremely good, to me, you almost wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? And so, but a lot of rappers also falsely believe they're extremely good. That's another thing, being able to judge ourselves, man. I've rarely been in prison and play, because I played basketball a lot, right? And I'll use this analogy. I have rarely been on a prison where you didn't have a lot of people thinking they was the best basketball player on the yard. And a lot of them dudes was not the best basketball player on the yard. So sometimes it is, we have unrealistic expectations when we judge ourselves, right? There are very few times we will really put ourselves on a pedestal in whatever it is, and it is deserved. You know what I'm saying? So, I remember a dude, and I ain't even gonna put the dude out there, right? I remember a dude talking about how good he could fight and woo woo woo. And then I had another buddy who used to tell me he had the best chunkums in South Central, right? These two dudes get into it, man. And the dude who said he had the best chunkums in South Central definitely went in there and put lefts and rights all over these was two bloods fighting, right? And both of them was my partners, right? And I've talked to both of them since I've started being on YouTube, man, and it's crazy because they both have interviews on YouTube. Y'all would be surprised to find out who they are, right? But I will never put them out there, right? But both of them, have well-established reputations in their hood to where they did both of them did a couple of interviews on YouTube. Anyway, one dude went in there and put lefts and rights on the other dude. The dude who used to tell me, chill, I got the best squabbles in South Central. He went in there and done his thing, right? Anyway, so that's just how I feel, man. I've been procrastinating on dropping this mixtape, and I'm gonna get on that pretty soon, and stuff. And so I'm gonna drop that, man, and start getting back cracking with the music. Cause like I say, I do the music just for the love of the music. But anyway, that is just the scoop right there on the intro song, and why I never released the intro song, man. These dudes end up stealing my song. So that was a lesson learned for me, that anytime before I put something up on YouTube, go and put it up on the streaming sites, even if I don't release it. See, because I can put it up on the streaming sites and then have them run the check on it pretty much. So, and they'll do like a copyright on it. Then it's up to me when I want to release it. So then if I happen to release it on YouTube and some other artists hear it and they try to take it and release it on a streaming site, the streaming site is going to flag it as already copyrighted material when the beat is original. And that's another thing, right? I'm extremely picky when it comes to beats, right? I'm not just to be rapping over anything, right? If I think your beat is weak, I'm not picking that motherfucker. That's just how it is with me, man. I have to feel like, man, the beat is hard, right? And so when I got out of prison, a lot of the beats sounded extremely different to me. And what it was, eventually, I learned that a lot of these dudes are creating these songs on these programs. I don't know if it's Fruity Loops or they have different little programs where you can pretty much piece the music together. And the music to me was sounding mechanical, and I couldn't put my finger on what it was. And then it dawned on me that, after I found out about all that shit, that's what it was. These apps piecing these sounds together, where I grew up in an era where either the beats was played on live instruments or they were sampling songs that was played on live instruments, or they would go in the studio and they would do a interpolation, which is basically a replaying of somebody else's beat. So that's another thing. I grew up in a different time, man, where the beats was different. Anyway, man, listen, that's the scoop right there on the full intro. So what I'll probably do, though, I'll probably have somebody make me another original beat, and I'll release the song then, right? But the beat that I'm gonna get made, it's gonna have to capture the feel that the other beat gave me. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. But anyway, man, you already know what it is. I'm gonna leave the full song now, and then after that, I'm gonna have several other songs that I did that I may have not dropped out there. But anyway, you already know what it is. It's your boy 16 to Life. Resume normal program.
Jay, you got another one.
90% of dudes rapping, they ain't nice as me. 98% ain't lived the same type of life as me. The judge gave me life and damn, they sent me where the life is be. The level forward depth and fight the type of shit they like to see. Two choices, fight or flee. I refuse to die, you chump. I've never been a bitch, but damn, it's scary when that riot jump. I seen dudes cry, get punked, and some sexually brutalized. I knew a dude who lost his life and he was only doing 5 year-long racial fights when homie all you do is ride. Lonely days and nights up in a hole causing suicide. From the moment you arrive, you see the Mexican mafia, bulldogs and skinheads with big giant swastikas, pro-black philosophers, the BGF and Kumi, and Muslims who will murk you from the nation to the Sunni. The Northerners was loony, quick to ride up on their rivals. Even Christians went to church, hot knives up in their Bibles. Political and tribal, the Crips and Don moves, the Long Beach, the Hubs and the Dubs and the Grooves, the IEs, the Bakersfield, the Dago Pie rules, the Hustlers quick to roll, the Gangsta Crips move. Whatever clique you choose, you better stick to the rules. Anybody can get hit, so never get the shit confused. Dudes big as Terry Crews, screaming running for the guard. When your pistol gone, is you gon' still be hard. Killers will rush you with a knife and hit you to the bone. A couple words thrown in the kite, nigga, can get you gone. You fuck around and lose your life just trying to use the phone, is you gon' still be stepping when your pistol gone. Killers will rush you with a knife and hit you to the bone. A couple words thrown in the kite, nigga, can get you gone. You said you bout that life, but we gon' see the shit you own, and will you still be stepping when your pistol gone? Have you ever felt alone and down to die in war? Fighting over the phone cause you felt like calling home was worth dying for. Called 20 times, you can't get through, but still you try some more. Feeling like the girl you loved and knew is now a lying whore. Every time the cop come by your door, you check if you got mail. She ain't wrote you once, what you expect, nigga, you got an L. She was only 20 when you failed, so yeah, that bitch is young. You know she out there riding niggas' dick, maybe a bitch's tongue. First visit she ain't come, she gave you 6 excuses. It's the third time she ain't show, now you know that hoe is useless. Bro, that level 4 so ruthless, you can't focus on that rat. It's a war going on and booty bad is where you at. Only man that got your back is the cat up in the mirror. I seen men hit the pen, ain't been and leave that bitch named Vera. Mama talk but you ain't hear her, cause you told her you was grown. Now your ass hungry as fuck and you keep blowing up her phone. You 6 hours away, you sad as hell and so alone. Then a gangster hit your cell and he took everything you own. And you ain't fight back, you're alone. You just acting like a hoe. I told you you ain't about that life, I beg your ass to let that go. You wanted to bang and carry pipes and just couldn't tell the devil no. Now you super soft, somebody's wife up on the level 4. When you live this life, you know you ain't supposed to bend. Now you making funny changes, bro, like Sammy Sosa's skin. Used to let your pistol blow, oh, you was so ferocious then. Took the buster out, the bitch came out soon as you hit the pen. I promise if you never been, believe me, you ain't trying to go. And nigga, if you soft and want it easy, what you signing for? Use a hoe. Killers will rush you with a knife and hit you to the bone. A couple words thrown in the kite, nigga, can get you gone. You fuck around and lose your life just trying to use the phone, is you gon' still be stepping when your pistol gone. Killers will rush you with a knife and hit you to the bone. A couple words thrown in the kite, nigga, can get you gone. You said you bout
Dracos or Fofos, and you will not be saved by the COs. Sometimes it's not even safe when the doors close. Just knife play and hand-to-hand combat in a land where it's never calm at. Fake tough guys and actors sometimes get forced to put their boxers on backwards.
Kill a game on the beat.
What's crackin'? It's your boy, 16 to life. Real nigga making moves, I'm from Bangtown. I'm certified like all them dudes that I hang round. Give cats the blues, I refuse to put my thing down. I'll put you on the news if you keep playing games, clown. Real nigga making moves, I'm from Bangtown. I'm certified like all them dudes that I hang round. I done too much and I refuse to put the thing down. I'll put you on the news if you keep playing games, clown. East side Bangtown is all I ever knew. And bang another nigga's town is what I'll never do. And any cat who switched and shook, he was never true. And I'll never fuck with hooks, I ain't 7'2". I'm trying to get that revenue, dropping hot lines. I was really posted on the block just like a stop sign. Test me or second guess me, I'm a pop mine. And I ain't talking Coke and Pepsi when I say it's pop time. Semi-auto Glock 9 on my hip bone. Open up a nigga's head quicker than a flip phone. No hesitation, I was quick to get my grip on. I'm no vacation, the wrong nigga to trip on. To every bullet out my clips gone, I clap at him. And when I run out of bullets, I throw my strap at him. No cap, madam, my life was ferocious and serious as fuck like an AIDS diagnosis. Real nigga making moves, I'm from Bangtown. I'm certified like all them dudes that I hang round. Give cats the blues, I refuse to put my thing down. I'll put you on the news if you keep playing games, clown. Real nigga making moves, I'm from Bangtown. I'm certified like all them dudes that I hang round. I done too much and I refuse to put the thing down. I'll put you on the news if you keep playing games, clown. 10 toes down at the park, I was reppin' there. I ain't talking Sylvian Park, nigga, or Repalair. Eastside Park, I was reppin' every second year. Never been a coward or a mark, check my record square. Let's clear the air, I was really in them streets, pal. Beat my rap sheet, nigga, it's longer than a beach towel. Clapping my pistol wild, cuz no answer. I started off hustling on George Street in Blanchard. Drug financer, me and my homies used to sell rocks. Till that life got a nigga life up in that cell block. Squeezing the mag, making the shells pop. But I ain't focused on nothing but the bag like a bellhop. Chasing the guap, I'm trying to get the dough. Until I'm cashing fat checks like I'm Frankenstein's liquor store. I'm getting money, goddamn, I ain't tripping, bro. I call it gymnastic money, cause it's flipping, ho. Real nigga making moves, I'm from Bangtown. I'm certified like all them dudes that I hang round. Give cats the blues, I refuse to put my thing down. I'll put you on the news if you keep playing games, clown. Real nigga making moves, I'm from Bangtown. I'm certified like all them dudes that I hang round. I done too much and I refuse to put the thing down. I'll put you on the news if you keep playing games, clown. Eastside Bangtown. And I'll never fuck with hooks, I ain't 7'2". Kareem. Eastside Bangtown. And I'll never fuck with hooks, I ain't 7'2". Kareem. Eastside Bangtown. And I'll never fuck with hooks, I ain't 7'2". Kareem. know you forward to this life, but I like to introduce you. I'm so far from the no-car, low life you used to. Dudes who like the juice, you use you for fast food. Next time you meet a nigga like that, just trash dude. He keep you in a bad mood, cause he not worthy. Swear we fly in that played out AI jersey. But you so beautiful and ma, you so curvy. You should give me a try, why? Cause you deserve me. That's right, girl, you heard me. Better treat yourself. Quickly add me to your world before you cheat yourself. I'm trying to build your credit, girl, that's right, I'll teach you wealth. It's okay, we all need some help, for real. Let chill take you off that Section 8. Heavy Sunday drop bills on you like you the collection plate. The vibe is cool and the sex is great. Now call your man, make him your ex and tell that nigga to skate. He extra weight. If I can't be the man by your side, you spend your whole week with. I'm satisfied being the only man that you creep with. The one you spend all night but never sleep with. That's right, I can be your best kept secret. If I can be the man by your side, you spend your whole week with. I swear I'm satisfied just being the one you creep with. The one you spend all night but never sleep with. That's right, I can be your best kept secret. Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated.
Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated.
Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated.
Every week you cry yourself to sleep.
Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated.
Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated.
Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated.
Every week you cry yourself to sleep, to sleep.
Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated. Have you heard of Michael Jackson? Tell him to just beat it. Sometimes change is needed, come new with a fresh start. Having someone who love you for you is the best part. God bless your heart, but he don't love you like he say he do. Fellas call me what you will, but shit, that boy he playing you. He beat, cheat, talk to you, he don't stay betraying you. It's time you get away, come chill and stay with me a day or two. I can chill or lay with you or take you on a cruise. He buy you designer, girl, but what's product and Jimmy Choo's? When there's chaos in your world, plus you physically abused. He talk to you like a child and religiously he rude. You got love misconstrued, stop and pack your suitcase. Your idea of love is Christian Rock and Blueface. Baby, move to my place, it's time to leave that scrub. You can sip fine wine and smoke weed in the tub. Get a full body massage, plus get your feet rubbed. Female version of Cool J. You need love, I'll never treat you like a thug. I'll be your knight in shining armor. Any man who truly love a woman, he will never harm her. Leave that coward to his karma, it's gonna get his ass for real. Tell him bye and let's act like God and let's chill. Cause like Mary J. Blige, you need a love that's real. You hurt inside, now it's time to heal. If I can be the man by your side, you spend your whole week with. I'm satisfied being the only man that you creep with. The one you spend all night but never sleep with. That's right, I can be your best kept secret. If I can be the man by your side, you spend your whole week with. I swear I'm satisfied just being the one you creep with. The one you spend all night but never sleep with. That's right, I can be your best kept secret.
Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated. Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated. Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated. Every week you cry yourself to sleep, to sleep. Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated. Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you mistreated. Every week you cry yourself to sleep cause you
mistreated. Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's your boy 16 of life, coming with that real shit. Fuck with me, yeah. Homie, this can't be right. I'm in this motherfucker sitting with life, while another motherfucker's out there dicking my wife. I was too caught up in crippin', nigga, getting them stripes, trying to catch a nigga slipping, my heat spitting at night. I got homeboys that died representing this life, cause I tried representing it right. Hustle got tight, stopped my young homie from slipping and set tripping at night. I had my whole clique out of state, flipping that white, pushing them drop tops, fuck gang banging, making the block hot. We out of state, pushing weight, getting our socks popped by them snow bunnies. Town on lock, clock, more money. Then we clocked on the block, hoes throwing they cock funny, how this shit all change. Homies check a little cheddar, start to get all strange. Acting hoe, it's a small change, will I remain the same? Nigga divide the wealth, roll for some of y'all when y'all wouldn't ride for y'allself. Who the fuck is this about? Decide for yourself. Got love for the local G-Ride, fuck everybody else. I done all I could. When it comes to my hood, I'm a reputable, and leaving me for dead just ain't acceptable. If you see them soft niggas low before I should, running around selling dope, going Hollywood, telling busters that I'm broke, local, and it ain't all good, and let them know I said fuck the hood. You know the ones you catch on the phone and they act all strange. Soon as they hang up and go, they get their numbers changed. When you see me cause it's on, so nigga have your things. Understood, nigga, fuck the hood. That's how it is on mines, though. I've been down for 24. Walking these lines, nothing but hard times, though. You say you meant to write, I ain't hard to find, bro. You ain't sent a kite, not even a dime, ho. Now you on the yard with a big floss grin. You wanna chill and chop it up just like we long lost friends. Where the fuck was you way back then? In 96, I used to lean this nigga fresh to the pen and needed kicks. You didn't write or send flicks, not even a small letter. Now you think one fake hug makes it all better? Hell no, cuz never say them fake hugs for me. Tired of bitch ass niggas swearing they got love for me. When I was in the county, you should've shot slugs for me. Laid down a witness or popped the judge for me. Spilled some blood for me like I spilled for y'all. I was facing life without, I never squilted at all. None of these soft ass simps ain't never killed at all. Just stole cars all day, you love to spray on the wall. If I had the AK, I'd probably spray y'all off. Make the heat blaze and piss on your graves when you fall. On me, I wish I had a busted gauge on y'all. Fake homies, I got love for Bone, OZ, and Ronnie, and Scotty. I'm by my lonely, the last living reputable. Fucking with you fake homies ain't acceptable. If you see them soft niggas low before I should, running around selling dope, going Hollywood, telling busters that I'm broke, local, and it ain't all good, and let them know I said fuck the hood. You know the ones you catch on the phone and they act all strange. Soon as they hang up and go, they get their numbers changed. When you see me cuz it's on, so nigga have your things. Understood, nigga, fuck the hood. What's cracking? Yeah, it's your boy 16 to life. Just to get busy. Real niggas never tell, for I snitch on my homies, man, I'd rather do a L. The judge gave me life and told him take him to the cell. This is real life, not a fairy tale. Tell them haters I'm back. Real niggas never tell, for I snitch on my homies, man, I'd rather do a L. The judge gave me life and told him take him to the cell. This is real life, not a fairy tale. I got arrested with no bail, I was facing an LWOP. That's life without parole, forever up in that cell block. Still I never panicked or told or became shell-shocked. Even when my bitch ran off and all of my mail stopped. Cowards spill they soul, I ain't tell 12 a drop. From the gate, I kept shit straight like 12 o'clock. Some niggas snitched and took pills, I took 12 to the box. And got more time than you find on 12 clocks. They stashed me, put me on lock, threw cuffs on my wrist again. DA smiled at me, said great, and started whistling. I did 24 years straight, did you listening? Never punked the game, turned soft, forgot our discipline. Never once indulged in gay shit, fucking or kissing men. Anytime the ride kick, I roll like some Michelins. Hit the hole, hook my line up like a fisherman. Slid the 114D so they can fish it in. See that I'm official then, put me on the roll call. And Jama Asabui took my niggas in the hole, y'all. I ain't never told y'all when I ain't never testify. Thugged it on the main line, I never went to S&Y. Nigga ain't no question, I gangstered up and kept it real. D hoping that I'd pussy out, snitch, accept the deal. Tell that bitch I'll never will, I pray to God to save me. They threatened me with life and that's exactly what they gave, motherfucker. Real niggas never tell, for I snitch on my homies, man, I'd rather do a L. The judge gave me life and told him take him to the cell. This is real life, not a fairy tale. Tell them haters I'm back. Real niggas never tell, for I snitch on my homies, man, I'd rather do a L. The judge gave me life and told him take him to the cell. This is real life, not a fairy tale. I ain't old dog, but y'all, I was a menace on the streets. And I would wet a nigga up just like a swim in Venice Beach. The tech had me screaming like he screeched. They wanna do me like Malcolm X, murk me in the middle of my speech. First nigga reach, get laid down, hella simple. 4-5, put 2 bullets in his cheeks like some dimples. For talking like a gangster when I know this nigga gentle. Now he ain't saying nothing like a fucking instrumental. I wreck him like a rental, from the neighborhood smoker. Lay him down like a bad hand when I'm playing poker. One word from his bitch, I'm a choker. When it come to rapping, I'm the shit and y'all niggas mediocre. My gun's fatter than Al Roker before the lipo. Niggas see my heat and moonwalk like they might go. You need insurance in the streets and I ain't talking Geico. Hot slugs, I have them like a hood rat on her psycho. Bleeding all night, yo. I ain't from the East Coast, but I'm from the East Side, and so I keep the heat close. I never snitch or do shit to break my street oath. Niggas wanted beef, got heated up just like some meatloaf. 2 guns, keep both, tucked under the white tee. I shoot a lot, I ain't talking films, I ain't Spike Lee. 9 double M's, me getting murked is unlikely. I'm all over pussies when I see them, like the Dykes be. And I don't mean them pussies that you'll find up on your wifey. I'm talking about these pussies in the street who don't like me. Y'all niggas watered down, sweeter than some iced tea. My hood's the murder ground, it ain't the place to sightsee. I was dumping nightly, gauge with the hand grip. Any nigga think I'm lying, you can read my transcripts. Plus a hustle for the chips, so came the mini fiends. Khakis, white tees, I never had skinny jeans. Mohawks and tongue rings, it's not in my DNA. To me, wearing tight jeans is one step from being gay. Purple Kush E&J, money green photo. That mini 14 to make you lean like a cholo. I don't need a team, homie, I slaughter niggas solo. Leave your body wet like you was playing water polo. And you don't want that, bro, so think about your future. I'm with the fuck shit like I studied Kama Sutra. Turn over, bitch. Real niggas don't tell, for I snitch on my homies, man, I'd rather do a L. The judge gave me life and told him take him to the cell. This is real shit, not a fairy tale. Tell them haters I'm back. Real niggas never tell, for I snitch on my homies, man, I'd rather do a L. The judge gave me life and told him take him to the cell. This is real life, not a fairy tale. Tell them haters I'm back. Sometimes there's so much depth and pain where I'm from. When I see why they wanna gangbang and buy guns, and jail the psychic used to ask me why am I numb. Cause in my teens, man, I seen so many die young. I was a kid myself, they never gave me therapy. Made me wanna scream and go to war just like a Cherokee. Death or jail, either or, neither is scaring me. So when I'm in my feelings, boy, beware of me. My life was so cold, I had to stroll with a coat. At 16, most went to school, but we so dope. Young and black with no hope, and so I dropped out of school. Listening to homies on the block, but they wasn't dropping no jewels. They misled me, so I copped me a tool. Fucking with me can get you wet, you ain't even gotta hop in the pool. Around here, violence rules, yeah, it's sad, but it's true. Most white folks would never understand what we go through. They don't care, got no clue, but quick to offer advice. At 14, I had to deal with my first loss of a life. My homegirl Kim's death that had me tossing at night. 16 years old and in a coffin ain't right. Her murder darkened my light and left my heart feeling cold. So I started banging the park and drilling marks with my pole. Seeing my homies die young and had me feeling so old. Plus all my praying wasn't healing my soul. For real, for real. Sometimes there's so much depth and pain where I'm from. When I see why they wanna gangbang and buy guns, and jail the psychic used to ask me why am I numb. Cause in my teens, man, I seen so many die young. I was a kid myself, they never gave me therapy. Made me wanna scream and go to war just like a Cherokee. Death or jail, either or, neither is scaring me. So when I'm in my feelings, boy, beware of me.
I used to wanna be like Tucky when I was a rookie. The bullshit ain't never shook me, glad they never booked me. I seen so much, but when 12 asked, I wasn't looking. I tried praying for the homie, but the devil took it. Word to all my niggas, this shit like a open letter. That hoes and know me better back when we ain't on no better. Back when we wasn't on no cheddar, just bullshitting bitches. You could say it was the trenches, how I made it was ridiculous. Probably staying to myself if I can't help you though. And if it's something on my chest, I gotta let you know. I'm trying to figure how these niggas just forget the code. Ain't no fighting, you be fighting for your life if you forget your pole. But who is you, bro? Subscribe, get your issue. I can show you niggas game, but I ain't gon' play them with you. It's a crazy game when yo niggas play against you, but you gotta play for keeps or play the victim.
Sometimes there's so much depth and pain where I'm from. When I see why they wanna gangbang and buy guns, and jail the psychic used to ask me why am I numb. Cause in my teens, man, I seen so many die young. I was a kid myself, myself, they never gave me therapy. Made me wanna scream and go to war just like the Cherokee. Death or jail, either or, neither is scaring me. So when I'm in my feelings, boy, beware me. I done so much, I need to talk to the psych. But since I never done that, I just talk to the mic. Should've been a plumber the way I used to walk with the pipe. On my Richard Ramirez shit, cause I was stalking at night. I never been the talking type, nigga, just act like it's up. And I'ma wet you like some water being tossed from a cup. I'm a master of manslaughter, I go harder than fuck. My slugs will leave you wetter than the bottom part of a duck. I lay you down and leave you stuck like you was trapped in cement. Big homie say it's cool to kill, but you just have to repent. I'll spend the night outside your house like I was camped in a tent. Then run up on you like a manager that's after the rent. I'll air you out just like a vent and put you under the land. It's sad to say, but gunplay is all some dudes understand. I'll pop you like a rubber band and send you fast to the grave. You don't gotta visit the beach to get splashed with a wave. Sometimes there's so much depth and pain where I'm from. I see why they wanna gangbang and buy guns. In jail, the psychic used to ask me why am I numb. Cause in my teens, man, I seen so many die young. I was a kid myself, they never gave me therapy. Made me wanna scream and go to war just like the Cherokee. Death or jail, either or, neither is scaring me. So when I'm in my feelings, boy, beware me. Beware me. Beware me. Beware me.